Hello, I want to forewarn you. If you think this video is about wearing pink, excessive materialism, finding a rich man to sponsor you, sparkles, diamonds, speaking in a low voice, just overall a very vague view of being soft, then this video isn't for you. Highly recommend that you click off this video effective immediately. Hey everyone, I'm Deanna, and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Today, we have a great video for you. It's 3 ways on how to enhance your femininity. So we're going to go right into this video. The first way to enhance your femininity is to shed internalized misogyny. I got my notes here, so I'm going to read from it. So, women are taught that their power lies in masculinity or hypersexuality. These are both tools of patriarchy. Going into the lies in masculinity, women are taught that if they have to be worker bees, they have to work all the time, they have to grind. And that's a very masculine way of doing things, right? Our power is in the receiving, right? We thrive when we receive, not constantly having to give. Unfortunately, patriarchy says that, well, patriarchy mixed with white feminism. Sorry if you're a white woman who's a feminist, I apologize, but this is how it is. White women feminism plus patriarchy they collide heads and bump heads and kind of agree with each other because as a woman, you're constantly having to prove yourself as a man, like that your worth is of a man. I don't have to prove nothing. I know my worth. They're idiots. They will not live on their own. Without us, they die. Literally, there'd be no more men. So I don't have to prove my worth to a man. I don't have to show that I am just as effective as a man, or I have to produce and I have to prove my intellect. I don't have to prove anything. I know I'm smart. I know I'm capable, and so are you. You're capable, you're kind, you're loving, you're beautiful. You don't have to prove anything to those dummies. Hypersexuality is a tool of patriarchy. It's very much convoluted. It's giving convoluted delusion, right, of women to think showing my body, having sex with men is liberation. And yes, there are men who will shame women for doing that at the same time sleeping with these women. So that's not really power. That's not true empowerment. It's understanding your worth and not showing your body to everyone. It's not showing your body or having sex with everyone. And it's not a matter of because you may not deserve sex or anything. It's because they don't. They don't deserve your body. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve to see you. And when you esteem yourself in a way, you know that this goodness of a female body is, not for anyone. It's just not for, this woman body is not for everyone. And take that as you may, but men love both sides. Men like to demonize the women who have sex, and then they like to encourage women who like to have sex with a bunch of men. So, pick your battle. That's not something that's true empowerment at the end of the day. Celibacy is the way to go, okay? If you want to disagree with me, leave a comment. Go ahead, disagree with me. I'll listen to you, no problem. And just a couple of notes I put for that topic is, working more than you have to is gross. This is actually the bottom line. Working more than you have to is gross. It's disgusting. Why do I have to expend more energy than I have to and I still don't get paid as much as a guy? Just add that up in your brain. I know I'm not the best at math, but if 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10 and Jesus died on the cross and rose on the 3rd day, see, that clicks, that tracks, but I'm getting a computational error on that kind of math. So don't work more than you have to. It's gross. Stop. Don't compete with men. You have nothing to prove to them. They're idiots. Splitting the bill is gross. I like how I put that in my notes. It's gross. For what? Just to show that you can pay? Why would you? He asked you out. He asked you out. What do you have to prove? And if a man is telling you to split the bill, you don't say nothing. Just quietly leave the cash, get the card out, pay for your meal. Never, just lose his number. Don't even. usually like, well, why would you be with someone who wants to split anyway, that's just it's gross. And creating an image based on the male gaze is self-destructive. You can't live your life, you can't, well, you can, it's just self-destructive. And that's what a lot of Instagram models, BBL girls, they do. And they're building their image based on the male gaze, literally. Like, you can't, men say they like the boobs, they like the butt, they like the no waist, and that's exactly what you flock towards. Or they like certain looks, they like the no makeup, they like a face full of makeup, but they don't tell them it's makeup. Like, they want, like, they just want your face to be perfectly contoured, lips perfectly plump, hair perfectly long, no waist. Like, that's the male gaze, and you're creating an image based off that and selling your body when you're so much more than that. You're so much more than your body, and you're trying to make that to support or to frame your life based off how men see you, and it's kind of gross. Stop doing that, because all that's doing is dwindling who you are as a woman. You're not really content in your womanhood if you're constantly changing yourself to fit someone else's depiction of what womanhood should be. And thus someone else are low down, rusty, dusty, crusty male creatures. So, something to think about. Shedding internalized misogyny. Okay, that was a lot, but that was number one. Number two, invest in healthy self-care mechanisms. You need to protect your femininity so you don't operate in masculine energy. And what I mean by that is, your feminine energy is truly about being receiver and to be given things. A lot of men, modern men, they don't truly appreciate feminine energy. They constantly want women to do for them, to cook for them, to clean for them, to do for them, to do for them, to do for them, right? To give, and all they do is take. They don't have a provider mentality, which is what a man should have. And if you need to protect yourself against that. So that's why you need to invest in yourself and stop messing with any man who has that kind of crusty, just dingy, disgusting mentality and spirit, because that's gross. And you can invest in healthy self-care mechanisms by doing different activities like stretching, right? I stretch. I'm trying to do it every day. Releases a lot of tension, right? Prayer is key, truly key. And talking to God, asking him, just like shedding all the weight of your day. Because I'm saying self-care mechanisms and not self-care just products or whatever, because life is going to happen, right? You're going to have bad days. You're going to have a terrible run, and you're going to have terrible experiences. And you need to try not operate in a masculine capacity, if you will. Masculine energy is about the doing. Feminine energy is about the receiving. And you want to be able to receive and to comfort and be soft and do things that hypes you up, but really tries to mellow you out, right? And you want it to be healthy. You don't want to resort to like drugs and like having sex with, but other, what was I saying, Jackie? Mechanisms, meditation. Try and couple prayer with meditation. It's good that when you meditate and you empty yourself, meditation is like the emptying of yourself. But you want to be careful that when you empty yourself, you're allowing the Holy Spirit to fill you, because you don't want other spirits to come and fill you, okay? People be like, I'm spiritual. You gotta ask, what spirit? It's not God. So if it's not God, then we know what spirit we working with then. Hello. So try and couple prayer and meditation if you do that together. Affirmations are important. Affirm you are feminine and you are awesome and you are cool. Okay, you have to, those are things that you're gonna have to do, or I strongly encourage you to do. You don't have to do anything. Dancing is a great way to be both hyped and mellow. Crocheting, I love to crochet. Reading, Netflixing, there's a bunch. It's not about me doing, it's not about me trying to fix it, it's not trying to just jump at it and be all logical and stuff like that. It's just about being, and that's what a healthy self-care mechanism is, just to be present. I hope that makes sense. And the last thing, not least, but it's important, is embrace your body. That's number 3. Celebrate your womanhood, okay? Men don't have breasts. They don't have vagina. They don't have these really cool things. Yes, we have periods. Yes, we have pregnancies, but you know what? Those aren't inherently bad things. Even though periods are gut-wrenching, terrible, ill, just not fun, you get to have time for yourself. Like, you get to be, I don't want to say selfish, but you get to be selfish. Eat your favorite snack. Go ahead and eat your favorite snack. You can get away with telling people off. Don't do that. I'm just joking. Eat your favorite pint of ice cream. I don't know. Go out. And then, only on your period you don't go out. You get what I'm saying? Is you get to just chill. If you're not working, or if you are working, you come home from work, have a whole plan of what you're gonna do. I'm gonna take this whole bottle of Motrin, I'm gonna dunk it back, and then I'm gonna take order a pizza. I'm gonna order 2 pizzas, and I'm gonna get some Chinese food. I'm gonna take a hot bath, and I'm gonna lay down. See, men, they can do that, but what's their excuse? They don't have no excuse. Oh, I make more than a woman, I'm so sad. Like, they don't have no excuse. Like, we have every reason to just chill and vibe, especially on our period. I want you to see yourself as beautiful and unique, because we are. Jackie, she's a female, she's a girl kangaroo, and she's beautiful and unique. All of us women, I don't know if your pets or the other little friends are watching too, but if they're girls, tell them they're beautiful and unique. They need to know that too. Love who you are as a woman. Love your body. Appreciate your boobs. I don't care if they this big, don't matter. Appreciate. And another thing in terms of just being able to create life, I find that a lot of women aren't very motherhood inclined, and it's weird to me. Like, not even like you. And I get not wanting to have kids, because that's trauma. That's severe trauma. But a lot of women just don't want to be mothers, and I'm like, that's such a great joy, and I get it. And it's just, I would hate to think, you would regret that. If that's what you want, fine. But I guess it's like okay now, because if you're watching this, hopefully you're in your teens, your 20s, you're a young adult, right? And hopefully you're saying that now, but you want to start planning, because being a mom seems really cool. Like, it sounds like a lot of work, but it's like, men don't have this ability. I think a lot of their hate towards us is they can't do what we can, and that could be it. I don't know. There's a bunch of reasons why men don't like us. Why weak, impotent, little peewee men don't like us. The men who are true masculine men, comfortable in who they are as a man, they love us. But those other dusties, we don't even want them to love us. They can go over there. Okay. Yeah, I think I said all I need to say. I'm working on a way to end my videos. I feel like, because when I'm done talking, it's like, what else is there to say? Those are 3 ways to enhance your femininity. There may be a part 2. I don't know. If God puts more into me, then there will be a part 2. If not, this is it. I love you. Jackie loves you. And we'll see you. Come on, man. Sit still. And we'll see you in the next video.